Hi and welcome back to On the Water Flies. Today we're going to be tying a Firebead Ray Charles. This is a sow bug pattern, nymph pattern. For this we're going to be using a size 14 TMC 3761, which is 2x heavy, 1x long. We're also going to be using a 7/64 inch bead in fluorescent orange, some red thread, some gray or dun colored Ostrich Herl, and some pearl tinsel. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and work your thread onto the shank of the hook. Cut off your tagging. Feel like your bead's moving around a little too much, just take a little bit of super glue here to the front. And move your bead back into place. From here we're going to be tying in the pearl tinsel. For this you're going to lay it on the side of the hook, and then as you take a wrap it's going to rotate up to the top of the hook, and you want it just sitting right on the top of the hook. That's basically gonna imitate the shellback of the sow bug. After you have that tied in, you're going to take the dun Ostrich Herl. You're going to trim off the bottom tips of it, the butt ends, the little curlies. And just get this wrapped in. Doesn't have to be pretty. Once you have that wrapped in, just go ahead and bring your thread back up to the right behind the bead, and take your ostrich fibers, just wrap it up the shank of the hook like you do with peacock herl. If you want, you can these ostrich herls are pretty long, so on a size 14 you have a good amount of extra, so you can kind of just keep wrapping up and down the shank of the hook just to add some more body to the fly. And just go ahead and tie it off, lock it in place right behind your bead. Snip off the tip ends. And just pull your pearl tinsel up. You may have to move it back and forth just to kind of get the fibers out of the way. For the pearl tinsel, you don't want to pull too hard on your thread right away. Otherwise you're going to cause it to rotate around your hook. You want it sitting on top. So just do some light turns. And then you can do a couple tighter turns and pull the tinsel back and wrap it in over it again. What that's going to do is just help it lock into place. It's a very slick material. And then once you have that locked down, just take your whip finisher, give it a few turns, and go ahead and put just a small bit of UV glue on it. Just give it a shot with your UV flashlight. Just dry it up. And that is a Firebead Ray Charles. Thank you for joining us today on the Water Flies, and I will see you next time.